Psychological needs of humanity, and this is a concept that's not new to me, it's not mine, so I'm just standing on the shoulders of giants when I repeat this, but it's vitally important for every human being to understand this, that there are 6 essential human needs, and whether you are the serial killer Ted Bundy, for instance, or you are the Dalai Lama, you must meet these 6 needs. They're universal. How you meet them is subjective. The needs themselves are universal. The first one, certainty, the need to gravitate towards pain and towards pleasure and away from pain. Your habits, your rituals, things that you can, familiarity. And then when you've had enough certainty, because God's got a great sense of humour, the second need is uncertainty or variety. But people say to me, I would love to know everything before it happened. I can guarantee you, as a species, you would be bored as hell if you knew exactly what was going to happen, who said what, when they were going to say it. In no time at all, you would be bored as hell. And so the second fundamental need of psychology is variety or uncertainty. The third, the need for significance. Who you are in your community, who you are in your relationship, your levels of intellect, what you do, what you don't do, haircut, how you dress, tattoos, earrings and body piercings in places I don't care even to mention. You get your significance that way. Fourth need is love or connection. Now the interesting thing about love or connection is this, that most people settle for connection because love for them in their history has just been so damn painful. So they equate love to pain, but they still seek connection. They move away from love and towards connection, which can be either debilitating, it can be empowering, or it can be disempowering. You know, we all know people that are in toxic relationships and dysfunctional relationships, but that is the need to connect. We are a collective species, an interrelational species that do best when we are interacting. So we look for connection. How many ways can you find a connection through relationships? All of them. You can meet all 6 of those needs, funnily enough. If you only got to meet 3 of those needs with one behavioural pattern, at any level you become addicted to it. The psychological need number 5, and this is what Tony Robbins considers the needs of the soul or the spirit, the last 2. Growth and contribution. We must grow, we must make progress, we must have hope. And the 6th need, which is contribution, we can grow exponentially through contribution, which is why when we start to contribute and give back and realize that this is about we and not me, that the secret to living is giving, we figured out that through contribution we can meet every one of those psychological needs, but in a healthy way. So when we can define who we are and what needs are being met and how, we can really get a handle on what makes us tick and why we do the things we do. And if they're not healthy, they don't serve, they don't empower, they don't enhance, we owe it to ourselves to do the work necessary to become our greatest version.